Hello, everybody. So the market just go on roller coaster since the Trump tariff on Liberation Day. Let's talk about it. Okay, so since Liberation Day, April 2nd, because Trump doesn't want the April 1st, which is April Fool's Day, so he make it to a day later. He called it the Liberation Day for America, and with all the reciprocate tariff. So and then after that, we have seen the market just went on roller coaster. It was if you have a don't if you don't have a uh, appetite for that kind of roller coaster, you know, it's hard to swallow. It's just hard to survive. I have to tell you that honestly, I'm aware of that. I have been prepared because I have seen I've experienced that in when we got hit with the COVID. We have seen that kind of roller coaster ride. Um, but I stuck with it. I just I have this my investment principle is that almost like I never sell. I just try to save money and then put it in the market. And I've been doing this for like 25 30 years. And so I've seen it all. I've been through the the down market. It's no fun to tell you. When we got hit by the COVID, of course the market just crashing. And then I always go to my favorite person when things when things happen like that is Warren Buffett. I always try to listen to him, just to keep keep me at ease, with 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 my investment. So and then he keeps saying this, don't worry about it, don't worry if the market reacted that way. As long as you have a long terms investment plan, you don't have to worry about that. So I did. I was not worried. I actually kind of put more money to it, and then I was very fortunate. And we all know the story. It rebounded, So I was able to, not only make my money back, but I also make some money during the crisis. And the same thing. So now, 2 years ago, all right, 2 years ago, I decided that I have this what do you call that annuity. I'm not a big fan of annuity. I don't really understand it. But there was like 20 years ago. My bank kept asking me, because I have some money on my checking or savings, and they say, you should put it in, invest it, with your money. And then finally, and then my accountant said, if you put money on your IRA, you're gonna save. You're gonna get save money. Not only save money, but you're gonna get cash back. So I said, okay. So finally, I went to my bank and in investment department, and they sell me this annuity. They said, just to try to make it simple, they sell me an annuity. They said it's a guarantee 7%. Doesn't matter what the market do, you will guarantee 7% return. And then if also one of the catch is if the market go in, let's just say, okay, now the market I think is like 41,000 or 42,000. Let's just say it will lock into the highest. Let's say if the market hit 42,000, it will lock in at 42,000. It's not going to even the market come down, but your portfolio will lock into the highest, the 42,000. So I said, wow, you can lose on this one. So that's why I took that one and I start to put money in every year. Every tax season I will put money to my annuity. Long story short, and then when I do that, I just don't keep track with it. I don't just leave it alone. I don't keep track. And then I think 10 years later, I said I was just tracking on my my annuity, and then I think we have one crisis, right, when the market went down, and I was looking at my annuity. I said, we're supposed to be, doesn't matter what the market, situation is supposed to be right there to be on top, but my annuity went down. Just give you much simple, right? The annuity is supposed to be like almost like a 99,000 or 100,000, right? And then when we have that crisis, when the market crash, now my 100,000 is down to like a 70, 77 or 75, and I was like wondering what's going on. They told me that it's not supposed to, and I understand, because now it's worth 70, let's say 75,000, right? But it show you if you want to cash that that money it's around 75,000. Even if I die on that day, it's still 75,000. It's supposed to be when I die, it's supposed to be they're going to pay you the highest. What I mean is like the 100,000, but it's not. It's because the market went down, it's showing that they're going to pay me 75,000. So that I could not understand, what happened with my annuity, and I just don't like it. And beside that, it changed hand already 3 times. So in 10 years, it changed hand 3 times. So what I mean, I started with it's ing, and then to change it to something else, and then change it to another brand or something. Oh, I think it started with Voya. I couldn't remember it's ing or Voya, but it kept changing, right? It kept changing the financial institution. So anyway, so I just I said I want to get out. I want to get out on my annuity, and then what happened is I decided, this was like 2 years ago. I decided I'm gonna roll it over to my other brokerage account. So that's what I did. I roll over. It's about 100,000. I roll over to my my other brokerage account, and then I decided I am not, I'm just gonna leave it there to accumulate cash instead of my plan was to roll over and then put it onto the S&P. But then I was thinking that market's too high. The market's too high. So I decided just leave it there on the accumulate just for the cash. You earn interest if you leave it as a cash. They have a, I can't think of the terms right now, but I leave it there. It was paying like I think 5% at that time. So now it's down. Now it's about 4.1%. But and then I was the brokerage keep telling me, don't you want to put it in some fund, instead of just earning whatever 4 or 5%. I said, yeah, eventually I will put it there, but I think the market's just too high. I'm just waiting, because if you but the average of S&P return is about more than 10%. So I said, but I'm just gonna wait. And then when last month, when that thing happened, when we seeing a roller coaster, I decided I'm gonna you know put back in the market. So I did. I did put about 60%, not the whole thing. I put 60% to the market, and leave 40% as cash. So that's my my plan for now. And then I will see as as the uh, I will see the how's the situation. Even I trust President Trump, because I benefited from when he was the president, and I also benefited from Biden, because of the high interest. We all benefited. I just want to be fair. So and people were keep criticizing about the tariff. Going back to the tariff, keep criticizing about the tariff. I think it's a good thing, because we are so we are, like Trump was saying, we are there's a deficit of 1.2 trillion with China, and I know that it's gonna work out with China, because China need us, and we need China too. Two superpower. It's much better, instead of competing against each other, or go to a tariff war. Why not? Uh, get along, and both country can benefit. And I know, been following Trump. I know he's a businessman. He wants to make a deal. So I was very happy that today they just announced that they already have trade deal with China, but they're gonna continue. They're gonna kind of post it for 90 days. Bring the tariff down to 10%, which is a very good thing. And then start to more and more negotiation. So, and then also we have seen deal with so many country, and then because of Trump leadership, we are getting a lot of investment. I think right now it's about 10 trillion. Company gonna invest in the U.S. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. I was. I'm so glad that I choose to stay here. I was planning to thinking of maybe move back to the Philippines, but like I told you, you probably have seen me whining about the weather in the Philippines. Last year, I went back. I just could not. I don't know. I just feel I still want to be here in the U.S. I'd rather be here, and I'm so glad that I'm witnessing all these beautiful things happening. It's good to be alive. It's good to be alive. So I have very high hope, and then with all the they were saying this, what do you call that, no tax on Social Security. I'm glad, because that's the only I'm counting on my Social Security right now. Oh boy. And then what else? Yeah, when you retired, you just it's every penny count. Every penny counts. So you got to watch your money. So yeah, but I'm very disciplined. I don't go spend crazy. Like I said, if I go to supermarket, I spend like probably around 20, $30. It's still that way. People might think, are you serious? I mean, egg is how much is egg? How can you spend so much, so little? because I always buy things on sale. I go there. It's not because I want to eat certain things. If I want to eat steak, but steak is not on sale, no, forget it. I buy chicken, or I buy shrimp or something like that. And then if I see some item that is in a good deal, let's say the pork is on sale, I buy a couple of extra. I freeze it, or I go to Costco, buy a chunk of ribs, and then I just kind of split it into four section, and I can use it 4 times. So that way I save money. I do, and I have been that way uh, for a long time. So you just have to kind of watch your how you spend your money when you are on a budget. Anyway, so I think it's all gonna be good. I watch the news all the time. Right now, I'll tell you the truth. I don't watch movie anymore. I love movie, but I can't watch movie. I cannot sit still to watch a 2-hour movie. I just can't do it. Except maybe if it's a Godfather movie, I will be glued to the movie. But other than that, I can't. I'm always like always want to know what's going on. I will be watching a movie, and then I got to go to my computer. Or I have to go to my phone, check to see what's going on. you know, it's just I right now, I my mind is not on the movie. I just love to know what's going on, the current event. Or even maybe I think it's growing old. When you're getting old, you like all this kind of stuff. You like I love history. I love to learn about more history of the United States. I just like anything about the U.S. I love to learn. Um, like try to watch movie about even though like I said, I don't really watch movie anymore, but I like to watch those old movie. I still love old movie. Every time I watch the old movie, I just love it because you can bring back the a lot of things. Anyway, so I think it's gonna be good. So don't worry about the market roller coaster. It's gonna happen as long you have at least 5 years. As long you have 5 years of that investment. 10 year will be much better. If you have 5 years, you don't just invest in a good company, and you can forget it. Like it's not bragging that I did invest on individual stock. The only stock that I lost was Boston market. Boston market. This was the early days. It was the early when I start to invest on individual stock. It was I lost money on Boston. It went zero. And then my other bad investment was a Tupperware. Have you heard of that company, Tupperware? It was a very good stock before, and then did I lose money? I don't know. What happened is I have like 200 or 300 share, and I sold those 200 share, and I left like 100 share of Tupperware, just to leave it there. And then what happened next? There's the stock just start to go down, but I sold it when it was high. So I left 100 share, and now it's zero. So that those are the two that I have a bad investment. Other than that, the other was doing good, doing like I have what do you this GE. I have GE for wow. at least 20 years. I was so pissed at GE, because I have very, I'm very confident on the GE before, and it was doing every time this. Oh, I don't know. I could not stand. It just could not get a break. It's always something happening at GE, and it just keep going down. But I hold on to the stock, and now GE is, as you've seen, it's just flying high right now. So yeah, I was very fortunate on that GE, and then I have one stock that is, I'm just waiting. Hopefully, it will recover. Once it recover, I want to get it out. I just want to get out. Is Intel. I believe in Intel for a long time, and just like my GE. It just, I'm not, uh, I think I'm not so sure if I lose money on Intel because I buy it, like 25 years ago. So I don't know. But the once it recover, it's right now it's in around $20. So I'm looking for maybe if we go up to like 40, 50. I want to get out of Intel. It's changing now. The market is changing now. It used to be Intel is the king. Now it's AMD or the other one, Nvidia. So anyway, so that's my humble, stock market analysis. I don't know if you call it analysis. I'm not an expert. I'm just a regular guy. But anyway, that's my story. Thank you again. Thank you for watching. Take care. Stay safe. Bye bye.